Wow, I don't even know where to begin. You did an outstanding job in this film. And, you know, despite the special effects and all that stuff, I think you are, there's nobody else I would pick to have directed this because it is so Shakespearean. And you having that background, I would think, helped you immensely with the topic here.
Well, you know, the idea of a troubled royal family at the center of this, where the stakes are really high, it was familiar, and I thought, well, the center of that, and particularly that young man who's got to somehow forge his own character as he tries to take over that top job as king, has a classical resonance to it, and you know, they run the universe, so when that royal family is in trouble, everybody suffers. So then you can start, you know, the ripples of that damage can go out into the world of fantasy, and you know, and then back down to earth, where by way of the shaping of it, you can bring that passionate young man down there with his entitlement and his privilege and have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you pick, you know, a fantastic cast, but why did you want Chris? What did you see in him that you knew, despite the physical thing, how did you know he was going to be the guy to play Thor?
In the end, it was this combination of things. Crucially, it's an ease in front of the camera that he just seems to have for free with this character, and the fact that he naturally himself is a funny man, he's a humorous man, he's a kind man, he's got a sort of natural grace to him. I'd say he's one of nature's natural gentlemen, so that when he kisses Natalie Portman's hand in the film, there is something charming about that, but you know it comes from a guy who, when he had his shirt off, looks like a colossus, you know. So the combination of all those things, almost unique to this character, the requirement for this superhero was such an extraordinary mixture of things, but he has a great throwaway comic technique and intelligence. This character was going to change before our very eyes across the course of the film, and he had the range to do that.
Yeah, and every single person I've spoken to today, I mean, one of the main reasons they wanted to be in this film was because you were directing them. Okay, what's so special about you, Mr. Branagh?
Well, I mean, it's thrilling to hear. You know, one of the things unusually in this movie that was able to happen, Natalie Portman said to me one day, we're doing a scene with her and Chris Hemsworth in the car, we're going through the New Mexican desert. It's like a 2-page scene. Now, on an independent film of hers or of mine, we'd have done that by 10 a.m. and we're gone. You got it, the words in the right order in the first take. Here, we had a whole day because there was a complicated thing to move around with the rig, the camera rig and everything, and we took take after take after take, not like a crazy indulgent, but just trying to get this very simple thing done as well as possible. She said that's the difference, and I think they came because they knew that that my interest was that, and that inside this big spectacle, I would choose not to let that overwhelm the chance to do some good acting.
Yeah, I want to know, who was the director that influenced you in your career to make you such a great director?
Well, the influences across part of my career are that the people I've really enjoyed working with are, it wasn't right at the beginning, but Danny Boyle I did a short film with, Mars, Robert Altman, terrific. Woody Allen, fascinating to watch for the sort of economy. Sidney Pollack, when I made Dead Again, Sidney Pollack was executive producer, and he was, you know, fantastically helpful. All of those kinds of people, I've learned from everyone, but they were particularly strong influences, not because they sat down and said, here's something to remember. It was the way they did it, the very fact of their being and their approach was inspiring.
Are we going to see you in front of the camera again soon?
You will see me play Laurence Olivier in a film called My Week with Marilyn, where I play opposite Michelle Williams as Marilyn Monroe, and she's quite breathtaking in it, and a brilliant young actor called Eddie Redmayne, in this sort of behind-the-scenes story of how two colossi, is colossi the plural, you know, come together to try and create you know, a movie, and it kind of all goes wrong.
Oh, I can't wait.
In a beautiful way.
Can't wait. Well, again, congratulations on this. You've really outdone yourself.
Thanks very much.
Spectacular. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely to talk to you again. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you.
Have a great day.